So far we have seen SIP, top up SIP, SIP futures, and the compounding, the rupee cost averaging, goal assigning goals, and do's and don'ts. Okay, what we should not do. Okay, what we should do. All those things. Now we'll discuss about three different ways of investing in market. Okay, I mean in mutual fund. Okay. Okay. So SIP, you already know how it works. Okay. Investor is want to invest in SIP. He will fix the amount monthly, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever the amount is needed, and he will choose a bank. From the bank, it will go to the mutual fund. Okay, it can be the mutual fund can be debt fund or equity fund or hybrid fund, depending on the term, whether it's short term, medium term, or long term. Okay, this is how SIP works. Okay, simple. Now STP, how STP works. Okay, investor has a lump sum money. Okay, there was some question actually. If I have lump sum money, how should I invest? Single premium. Okay, lump sum money can be invested in a debt fund, especially at this point of time when the market is high. I'm going to invest my lump sum money in a debt fund. I'll not invest my entire money in the equity fund. Okay, then what I'll do from that debt fund, I'll fix certain amount, fixed amount, and then I'll invest into equity or hybrid fund, which will give me good growth. So that I'm safeguarding my lump sum money, and also I'm placing every month I'm investing through STP in a equity fund where I can get more return. This is called a systematic transfer plan. So first, investing in a lump sum money is investing in a debt fund, like you have 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, invest in lump sum money, and then from that 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, choose 5,000, 10,000, whatever the amount is there, and fix an amount and select a equity fund or hybrid fund, which is market dependent, and invest into that. This is simple, clear. Now SWP, how SWP works. Okay, same thing, like today, let's say somebody is having a lump sum money like 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs. Okay, you want to invest, but rather than just investing and waiting for a longer period, you want to get a regular income. Like regular income can be 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, depending on the lump sum amount. You want to get a regular income at a stipulated rate, like 8%, 9%, or 10%, depending on the tenure. Okay. Investor having lump sum money, he will invest lump sum money into the systematic withdrawal plan. That is that will be invested into mutual fund. Mostly this fund will be debt and hybrid fund, not an equity fund, because we don't put lump sum money directly into the equity fund. We choose maybe 10% or 15%, maybe we can choose an equity, but majority of the amount will be in a hybrid and debt fund. Okay, what happens from that, we'll fix an amount, like if investor is investing 5 lakhs, 6 lakh, or 10 lakhs, from that we'll fix a certain amount based on the interest what we are expecting from the portfolio, 8%, 9%, or 10%. That amount will go to the investor bank. It's exactly a reverse of SIP. In SIP, what happened? From investor bank account, it's going into mutual fund. From here, from mutual fund, it's going into the investor bank. So these are the three ways of investing: SIP, STP, and SWP. Clear? Any questions in this? Because this is very important. Okay. SIP, just for the people who I'll just repeat it. In SIP, investor investing a fixed amount through an investment bank to a mutual fund. Okay, most of the time it will be like it can be any fund based on the goal. Okay. In STP, investor is investing lump sum money into a debt fund because it has to be in debt fund. It cannot be from equity fund. I don't want to put a monthly STP. I'll choose a debt fund. From debt fund, I'll choose an equity or hybrid fund, which is depending on the market. Third thing is investor investing lump sum money in a mutual fund, mostly in a hybrid and debt fund, and certain fixed amount I'll enjoy as an interest, and it will come to my account. I can use that regular income for my monthly commitments. After discussing about SIP, STP, SWP, and all those things, there are 4 golden rules of investment. Okay, it's written golden rules of SIP, but it's called as golden rules of SIP. In today's session, if you learn